A potentially historic day for the Supreme Court. Today's hearings could have a lasting impact on the issue of same-sex marriage all across the United States. CNN's Renee Marsh is outside the Supreme Court with more on this legal, political, and social issue facing the highest court in the country. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Angela. You know, Proposition 8 has been a back and forth battle in California for years, and now it has finally landed right here at the U.S. Supreme Court, and in just under 4 hours from now, oral arguments begin.
Be in numerical order.
Frigid temperatures and snow didn't matter. The line of people waiting outside the U.S. Supreme Court continues to grow, all for a seat to witness Supreme Court justices take up same-sex marriage. Tuesday, same-sex couples from California are challenging the state's Proposition 8. Passed in 2008, it bans same-sex marriage. California voters approve the ban. But challengers argue the 14th Amendment guarantees equal protection, so defining marriage as only between a man and a woman violates their equal rights. According to a CNN ORC poll done just last weekend, the majority of Americans now support gay marriage, and more politicians are shifting their stance, like Ohio Republican Senator Rob Portman.
My son came to Jane, my wife and I, told us that he was gay, and that launched an interesting process for me, which was kind of rethinking my position.
Could personal experience also play a role during decision time on the bench? In the audience will be Jean Prodaski of San Francisco. She's Justice John Roberts' lesbian cousin. She says she's confident Roberts will do the right thing. But some supporters of Proposition 8 say voters, not the high court, should decide on gay marriage.
We don't need a 50-state solution presented by the Supreme Court when our democratic institutions are perfectly capable of handling this issue.
All right, well, Angela, you know, for same-sex couples, this really comes down to two key points. Number one, the definition of marriage, and also having the same rights as heterosexual couples. Back to you.
Renee, quick question here. Even if justices rule on the side of banning same-sex marriage, making it illegal nationwide, what does that mean then for many of the states that have legalized same-sex marriage?
You know, it really remains to be seen, first off, what these justices are going to do, because here's the big question mark. We don't know if they will rule in a wide sweeping way in which it will impact state after state, all 50 states nationwide, or perhaps they could take the route of ruling very narrowly in which they make their decision on Prop 8 only as it relates to California. So without knowing that, it's really hard to guess as far as what will the impact of the justice's decision be, because quite honestly, we don't know. Are they going to take the approach of focusing on California only, or will they focus on everyone else? Back to you.
Renee Marsh reporting for us from our nation's capital on a very hot topic here. A lot of emotions, of course, we'll be watching closely.